Topic 1. Escalating tensions between Israel and Iran, impacting global markets and geopolitical stability. The rising tensions between Israel and Iran are significantly affecting global markets and geopolitical stability. Israel has attacked Iranian nuclear and military facilities, resulting in the deaths of several high-ranking generals and nuclear scientists. In retaliation, Iran has launched counterattacks, causing casualties within Israel. This escalation raises the possibility of a prolonged conflict in the Middle East, with Israel hinting at further strikes on Iranian weapon factories. U.S. President Donald Trump has expressed support for Israel's actions and warned Iran about a new nuclear agreement. The situation is also impacting the global economy, leading to soaring oil prices and instability in the stock market. Meanwhile, the G7 summit in Canada is set to address the Israel-Iran conflict as a key agenda item, with leaders discussing ways to de-escalate tensions. Topic 2. G7 summit overshadowed by geopolitical tensions and trade wars. The G7 summit, taking place in the Canadian Rockies in 2025, is marked by heightened tensions due to the Israel-Iran conflict and trade wars initiated by U.S. President Donald Trump. The attacks between Israel and Iran have surprised global leaders, highlighting the increasing instability in world affairs as Trump appears to be stepping back from the role of global police. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer has engaged in discussions with Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to ease the crisis, while the UK is sending fighter jets and military support to the Middle East. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has opted not to issue a joint statement at the summit, focusing instead on bilateral talks to prevent Trump's tariffs. Trump has added uncertainty to the meeting with threats to make Canada the 51st state and comments about acquiring Greenland. French President Emmanuel Macron visited Greenland to express support for sovereignty and territorial integrity. Leaders from India, Ukraine, Brazil, South Africa, South Korea, Australia, Mexico, and the UAE are also attending, with tariff evasion remaining a major topic of discussion. The war in Ukraine is also on the agenda, with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky set to meet with Trump. Germany emphasizes the need to avoid a 6-against-1 dynamic at the summit, which is facing complex challenges due to geopolitical tensions and trade wars. Topic 3. Amazon's $13 billion investment in Australia's data center infrastructure. Amazon plans to invest odd $20 billion, approximately USD 12.97 billion, in expanding, operating, and maintaining data center infrastructure in Australia from 2025 to 2029. This marks Amazon's largest technology investment in Australia, with funds allocated for new server capacity and support for generative AI operations. Additionally, Amazon will invest in 3 new solar power plants in Victoria and Queensland, aiming to purchase over 170 megawatts of capacity. Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has stated that this investment reflects significant confidence in the Australian economy. Major tech companies are expanding their infrastructure in response to the growing demand for generative AI and cloud computing, with Amazon also announcing large-scale investments in Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Taiwan. Topic 4. Anne Wojcicki's nonprofit acquisition of 23andMe, highlighting trends in biotechnology and personalized medicine. Anne Wojcicki's nonprofit organization, TTAM Research Institute, has agreed to acquire 23andMe for USD 350 million. 23andMe was put up for auction after filing for bankruptcy in March 2024, and TTAM outbid competitor Regeneron Pharmaceuticals for the acquisition. The company has collected genetic data from 15 million customers through its DNA testing kits, but has struggled to convert one-time buyers into subscribers, leading to a 40% workforce reduction in November 2024. TTAM has committed to adhering to 23andMe's privacy policies and respecting